Welcome back to Gagne Farms. Today we're going to start tapping trees. It is not the perfect time of the year to be doing this, but we can't wait any longer. We've got a super busy week coming up, and this is our one day that we figured we would even have time to tap some trees. So we're going to try to squeak as many in as we can. The sun's starting to get a little bit lower back there, so we're going to try to get as many of these puppies tapped as we can today. We will have to probably finish up at a later date. That's okay, but we're at least getting started. The weather has been all over the place for everybody across the nation, and I feel like I say that every season, every year, anything we go to do, where it's always weather dependent and we can't ever get going when we want to. But anyway, that's why I got that shrimp fried rice all cooked up. We can go inside and eat that as soon as we get done tapping these trees out here and enjoying a little bit of semi-warm air. It's like 35. So, not going to run today, but we're going to get some runs here in the next few days, let me tell you. Let's get tapping. Tapping trees is actually pretty easy. You don't need a whole lot. You need a drill with a drill bit. You do need a spile and a hammer. Candace has got some buckets here. We got our buckets with the hole in the lid. Do you have a spile in there? We got our little spiles here, already pre-done up in the bucket. And we got our little tapping hammer. So I'm gonna show you how one of these goes real quick. Super simple. If you guys ever wanted to take a peek at exactly how I do it, I've got some videos in my maple syrup playlist that you can go check out of how to tap a maple tree, what's the best way to do all this. There's a whole bunch of information in there. If you guys are first year tappers or even second year tappers, you want just a few tips and tricks, go check that playlist out. So here we go. You can see where I've tapped before. There's one hole, and there's there's another one down there. So we just try to stay 6 inches away, up or down, left or right of an old hole, preferably the one from last year. So we're gonna go right there this time. There we go. And there's not gonna be any sap coming out this time, I know that. Candace just inserting the tap. Got our bucket with the lid on, hole in it. That hole is pretty tight, so it pretty much eliminates any of the rain. There you go. What's that, Candace? Tap number one.
Number one.
Of?
Numero uno.
Of how many?
We'll see.
We will see. So we're going to continue tapping. Maybe I was wrong. That guy's running. All right, better start capturing that stuff.
race against the sun.
Oh, yeah. Just not enough hours in the day after work trying to get home and get some of this stuff done with the daylight savings is going to be coming into effect here in about a week. So I might get some more stuff done then, huh? We were able to get about 45 buckets on trees throughout the early part of the week. Now we're in a rainy period. It's warmer, but it's rainy, so the sap doesn't flow as good. But let's check and see if there's any sap in this bucket right here. I have not seen this yet. I want to see. Oh boy. Yep. That's a half a bucket on, I tapped that guy on Tuesday. This is Friday. So it's had 3 days on the tree. I think we're going to be boiling some sap tomorrow. So we got to get this stuff collected and we got to get it ROing overnight into our totes so we can boil our RO'd sap. I appreciate you guys following along, watching us tap all these trees and the start of maple syrup season 2026. It's going to be great. We got a lot of cool things we're going to do this year, and I hope you guys stick around throughout the whole process. It's going to be a great year. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.